Hey everybody, Ryan again, EHS Concepts. So, I'm back out of the pond. I mean, just look at that beauty right there. Anyway, um, so continuous improvement. Whether you're EHS professional, CEO, executive, even a day one worker, continuous improvement. You know, if you're not investing in yourself and your knowledge, say reading books or listening to books, listen to podcasts, listening to uh, perceived giants in the field, right? Um, you're doing yourself a disservice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put together my list of books for EHS leadership, but also just leadership and other books that I've read that's meant a lot to me, that's made an impact in my life, my outlook. It's things I recommend as I travel, from going, conventions to different work locations all over the U.S. There's just a lot that needs to be looked at and talked about. And I'm telling you, when I have these conversations with people, right, when there's a lot of this connection that happens with, even let's just say hotel staff, right? When you infect, and I call it infect, with that spirit of, hey, let's get better, let's improve, let's get us better than what we are. No matter if you are in a restaurant business, or if you're in construction or manufacturing, or you're in the hospital. I mean, it does not matter the job that you're doing when it comes to self-improvement, because you can always improve yourself. And that's the key topic for today. I want you to think about what you can do as an individual to impact yourself. Then, once you're done working on yourself, or not, you're never going to be done working on yourself, but once you've made that impact with yourself, start impacting others. Start being that mentor. Start being that leadership, and helping them out. Sometimes it comes down to the connectivity and the conversation and the connection that you're having with other human beings. It really, really inspires people. It really, really is humbling experience. Recently with one of the gentlemen I was talking to, and helping him about writing his book. He's gonna end up. It's great. It's a great children's lullaby style book, and he's going to do the artwork with it. Going to try to lead him down the path of getting it published and everything else, because I published a book. I actually got 3 more underway. But just that alone, that spark of talking with over a month of being at a hotel, really, really invigorated not just one person. There were at least 5 people with those conversations, which is just, I love it. It pays here. Sometimes you need paid in the paycheck. Sometimes you gotta get paid in the heart, and that means the world to me. Is being able to have those conversations and be a guide, if you will, or help inspire others to do better for themselves, and that means a lot. And that's what my channel is about with EHS Concepts. Because again, I've said it in some of the other videos. There's a lot of systems in place out there. There's a lot of good strategy, but there's poor execution. And it mainly has to do with your culture. And again, what's a good shift in culture? Is education, is training, is that self improvement. Because if you don't identify things that you may need to improve upon, and you got distractions, you're just sitting there, you get off work, and your biggest thing is to watching, motocross or motorcycle videos on YouTube. You know who you are. Or if you are only playing video games all night until it's time to go to bed, you know who you are. So you need to be able to, it's something I brought up with my son and my grandson. Put a podcast in if you're going to play a video game, or if you're out mowing, or if you're going for a walk, put it in. Listen to it while you're driving to work. It may take you, a year to listen to one book if you only take 15, 20-minute trips to work and back, whatever it may be. Some people have a longer a longer commute for that. So just put it in. And sometimes you need to listen to the same book over and over and over again until it's ingrained and you understand the concept. And more power to those people that can get it on one take. Some of us take a little bit more drilling in to understand and grab those concepts and apply it to our lives. And again, those conversations. It goes back to having those conversations and being that opening of that well to be like, hey, let me talk with this person. And I like saying geek out. When I talk about business, or I talk about safety, or I talk about even equipment for podcasts and stuff, I like to geek out about these things because it's just an awesome thing to do. There's a big connection there, and it's something that I value. I value it on a personal level to do that. So, and hopefully you understand, if you're watching any of my videos, that I'm a very passionate person about people. Yeah, I care. All walks of life. It doesn't matter all the stuff that's political and all the BS. When it comes down to it, being a good human being is what I strive for. And in fact, I hope that's the thing that maybe is on my gravestone one day. You know, Ryan Rinehart, here lies a good human being. That's all I need. I don't care about anything else. Just I'm a good human being. That's what I try to strive to be. And I try to help other human beings be the best that they can be. Because what else can we do here? You know, hate each other. I mean, does that get anybody anywhere? Honestly, does it? It doesn't. You know, can we talk smack with each other? Oh yeah, all day long. Military. I mean, come on, Matt. You know who you are with your Coast Guard ways. You know, if you're watching, you know, hopefully you have a pair of those floaties that I've always put on your chair in the office. That's another story. But, you know, Navy and Coast Guard guys, we just go back and forth on all that stuff. But anyway, but that connection, the positivity, the influence, the motivation to self-improve, it's got to be there in your industry, in your organization, in your company. You got to have it, and you got to encourage it. And it can't be something forced, you know. Again, rules and regulations, they're forced. The black and white rules, here it is, it's forced. Talk to somebody like you're a human being. Make sure they understand the importance of what they're supposed to be doing, whether it be in safety or how to do certain steps to a procedure correctly. Yes, the steps of procedure is in black and white. But can you connect it to me as a human? Can you inspire me as a human to be able to do this? Because I'm telling you what, there's some people out there that are fantastic from jobs that you wouldn't even think of. You know, Mike Rowe's dirty jobs, all those that are across the nation that he did. A lot of people are like, ugh, but they added value. They were human, and they were real people, and they were doing really, really dirty jobs to make our lives a lot easier. So that's the takeaway. But I want to leave you with this. My next video, I will have books, and I'll list out certain books. I'll even tell you how they impacted me, some of the things I gained from them, some things that I hope you gain from. Again, don't claim to be the know-it-all, but I know some. How about that? First video I said, I'll be your Jiminy Cricket. You can listen to me or be a jackass. And I mean that. I really mean that. You want to be a jackass? Just shut me off, turn me off, don't listen to me. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but if that's what you want to do, there's the island, right? The Donkey Jackass Island. There you go. Get on it. So, thank you again, guys, for tuning in. And again, next podcast, be the book reports. Live safely.